Mic test. 1, 2, 3. Mic test. All right. What's yo? Hmm. Town council. Fucked up that round then so badly. That could have been really, really absurdly fast. I didn't realize how fast I was playing. I would have been a little bit more attentive. Kill yourself. Also, I probably should have strafed them, just because it was... I didn't need to be accurate with the strafe. I usually don't strafe now. Just quite cautious of strafing, because the inertia of post strafe is really annoying when you hit something, anyway. What? Did you see that? It was moving to the right. Fucking kill yourself. The fact that it all just reached at the same time. Why was my FPS at 16? I forgot even where I paused. Why? You knew that. Why didn't you just go early, dumb fuck? Why the fuck am I on rounds? What? I'm dying in the early rounds. Today's been shit. You know, that's shit, unfortunately. Oh. Give me the nuke. No? Okay, it's what the fuck does that mean? I spelled it correctly too, and I thought that was fast as fuck. Explain something in detail? Elucidate, explicate? Especially a piece of writing or an idea. Okay, so good animation. Yeah, I'll take that money. It's free. Oh shit! Come on! Wow. I really can't get past round 13. Going the wrong way. Whoa! Genius. You're a good player. Kill yourself. I really don't like how that's happening. Ew. The last zombie actually just spawned in the worst place it could possibly have in that position. This game is a joke. Thank you for not hitting me. The Manja 4X. Log on. Tried some. I've not been looking at chat. I don't even know if he's still in. Oh, I got double hits so quickly though. I just got onboarded so quickly. And I couldn't go near the window to board it because there's still nades in there. I don't like this game at all. I'm playing like a defeatist. I'm not really trying to even live. Uh-oh. I don't know how these things get onboarded. I really don't. Nice, I can just kill him. Yo, what's up, Joasu? Hi. Sorry, I've never been in chat. Oh. Why does Twitch still have those AI bot viewer things show up? Is it really that hard to solve that problem? What the fuck? Ah, I'm done with this game. That makes me want to quit out. I'm wasting my time. Why is that off the water alive? I'm not even paying attention, so I couldn't even surmise as to why that happened. Fucking kill yourself. Fuck. Why are you in my window? Oh my god, oh, I can't get past round 14. This is horrid. Now I need to turn this video down, it's too loud. Loud. Get these hands out of my face. And I should restart hands. Because I lost a few seconds. And they break down these girls quick. Yeah, I'm actually not doing this properly. Not playing this game. Sorry, I'm not nading properly. I'm way too tired. Yeah, this game is actually dog shit. The fact that that can happen to me. Sorry, the fact that that can happen is just really poor. I understand why they put that into the game, but it's unjustifiable with just how obviously. I mean, I'm not even gonna treat the. It's like trying to communicate with a fucking lion or something. But please don't kill me. I don't think it'll taste that nice. No. Actually, I don't think it's you are gonna reason with a lion. Nades actually just disappear out of my hand. That's actually in the game that they put in. Apparently you can get movement fails too. I don't know how true that is, but apparently a whole bunch of things can fail. Which is so... I'm actually just baffled at the stupidity. Like a full set of those. Have they had the game? Yeah, the week ago at a 30. guess 30's not really even that close now that I think about it. It's out the hard part of the game though. That's what sucks. I just need to get to 30 with, you know, at least 2 QRs left, and I think I can do it in 2 QRs. The 30s I can do with 2 QRs, I think. And I can do it more. I can do it with fewer. I say 2 QRs, I mean 2 downs. 2 QRs, I'll be a Mickey Mouse affair. Times 2. What? But they stopped boarding quite a while ago. That's really unfortunate that I picked the nuke that early. Okay. I hate when they go to that corner. Very irritating. And I hate when they bounce off the zombies too. Also very annoying. You should be dead. Last you will know. So, right, fine, cleared. Worthless job. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know if there are any leaderboards. I'd assume not. It's just people self-reporting. Should have been quick on a mark and actually boarded these windows. Oh shit, I thought there was still one more board. I keep dying on the same rounds. It's actually really upsetting me now. If it only happened once or twice, sure, but that's 3, 4 times I've died on 15 or something. I'm not even paying attention. I'm actually so out of it. What a joke. Hmm. Correct has been up. It's been reported to be O2. Mm, they didn't port the sounds properly. It doesn't have the Dries, the Verdict and Dries both have the same background, the ambience. Um, I don't know what the ambience is. I don't know why the file is in the fast room on Verdict. His claim was no Betis. No swastikas either. What? The file has the BL2 sound? I need to fix that. Wrong file. I hate the way it sounds. Holy shit. Sounds incredibly uncanny. Okay. What am I doing? I can't even play round 10 anymore. Oh my god. And the hardest? Yeah, apparently. Time is moving incredibly quickly for me right now. Probably not a good thing. I still thought I was on round 10 doing that. It's more that I'm not even really remembering what happened in the past. I knew I had to separate myself from the zombies. Very bad spacing by me. That would have been my fault. What the? Don't hit me. Not on round 15 again. Don't want TT again. I don't know, I just put on a weirdo accent, but I say weirdo. Talking about weirdly executed accent, really. Not on round 15 again. Round 15 is getting really difficult. Nice strafe, by the way. It was immaculate. As to why I'm shooting, I have no idea. Because I could just get a spread and die. Really just missed the board though. Horrible round then. Well. I need to improve my aim. There's this thing on YouTube where you just get recommended a few view video, like a sub 100 view video, and they always have AI thumbnails, and you can tell what AI thumbnails look like. I don't know how. They always use the same similar like font. They use like this scratchy font, and it always has too much noise and saturation and contrast. I don't even really know. No, not saturation. Definitely the contrast. It looks so fucked. I don't know how I can tell though. It's just so obvious. I get what you mean. You can just tell. Yeah, I don't know how I can tell them. At least I don't have the language. Um, so it just feels so noisy. There's just so much shit on the screen. I don't know. Not actual literal shit on the screen, and I don't mean feces. I mean too much stuff on the screen. It just doesn't look right. Like grainy sort of. I don't even know. Just noisy. I don't know. I'd have to get an image. I would have to get an artist to elucidate on why, or on what I'm talking about. Like probably tell me. Because I'm definitely pinpointing a phenomenon, but I don't actually have the language to describe it. What the? Nah, I can't do it. This game is so dog shit. Thank you for. I'd have not been able to live. Oh, that's so important. I can't do it. All three zombies. All three zombies. All three zombies came out with the wrong animation. All three. Oh my goodness. I didn't need it then. Yeah, okay, cool. I know bathtub didn't breach immediately, so I had a lot of time there. It's like they already breached. All the windows were already broken for some reason. Oh my god. And then nice. Duh. Say the name of the map at least. No, I'm not playing the race. I round it's too time consuming. So I'm not doing the same thing. Yeah, it just sounds so boring. I already been there, done that. That's for a new generation to go and play. That's like, and that's like working at McDonald's like 10 years in a row, same position and stuff. I'm good. Good playing that. I'm not talking about Slayer, I'm not talking about one player playing the game. There are many people playing Darius other than him. And most of those people were not playing BO1, at least in the same capacity, back in the day. Bloody hell. Fucking hell. I'm like shit right now. Oh, that strafe is awful. Awful. Actually, just horrible. Fucking beautiful. No! Oh my god, no. I don't have the correct windows. Oh. It's round 15, yeah. L? Yeah. I haven't seen you in a while, Mr. Self. I don't know, I just called you Mr. Self as if you're like a fucking character from the Mr. Men books or something. A little Miss Stealth, actually. Makes a little bit more sense. Mr. Stealth. Any new tidings? Because I'm a teacher. Oh yeah, that's true. Hey, used to that. That feels so weird. I couldn't be a teacher. Man, you just have to call me, you know, by whatever name I state. You're never calling me Mister. Not to say I would be ever be a teacher, but you're never calling me Mister. Mister. Like, Lord. I'm like Lord, Messiah. Something like that. Legend. Like, mythical. Something like that. No, Mister. It's like way below my pay grade. I should be fucking worshipped. Nah, that'd be shit. Fucking worshipped by like a bunch of like kids I don't even care what they're doing. It's like, yes, Master, Messiah. I'm, you know, I'm very fortunate because none of my teachers were egomaniacs like that. I can imagine people that getting into people's heads, being called something. Some people like being, I call these the brown dwarf of leaders, in terms of like, the concept of a brown dwarf is that it's a failed star. It's a star that it's staying a planet that has never reached nuclear fission. So it's a failed star. It's something that could have, but didn't. And so, hold on, I'm getting distracted. So there are people that get into leadership positions, but they are just brown dwarfs. They have no reason to be anywhere near these positions. And so, and I think a lot of the times it's because they like being in the leadership position. But they're like dog shit leaders. They don't actually know how to lead. Or maybe they have a honeymoon phase of leading, right? But so anyone can do that. Anyone can, you know, being a leader isn't being there just for the good times. It's about creating structure so something lasts for a while and I was gonna say for a while and a long time. Oh, I have a way with words. Truly a way with words. Is that the case for teachers, or so it seems? I don't know. I haven't really met them, but maybe I wasn't really perceptive enough of that because I was a kid. But a lot of the teachers were just genuinely just nice. Also, a lot of them were women too, so I think just in general, at least I have a higher opinion of women when it comes to a lot of the worst teachers end up being principals. Oh, that's really funny because actually in my secondary school, I think the we call them head teachers. The head teacher in my secondary school, just like a really sound guy. We had a mathematics class with him, and he was just always so nice to me. Always so, because I mess around a lot. So I remember when I saw that on my I think it was year 10. Yeah, it was year 10. I would have been 14. And I remember seeing his name. That's like aura. He had aura. I'm thinking, oh fuck, we have the head teacher? That's just crazy. But yeah, maybe it's different. Maybe we've just had a different experience. I can't remember my primary school head teacher though, all too much. What? The angle that I hit there? They go to one to say in a classroom. Here, it always seems to be the history of physical education teachers end up as principals. Oh wow, history and P. To me, that's really hard to imagine somebody PE. A PE teacher. That's crazy. I can't even imagine that. I'm just thinking about all our PE teachers. I think there was actually one that was pretty high up, but that was it. It's really hard to think about. PE. It's like the most bum subject. But I know that's like completely different where you live in the Bible Belt of the United States. So just really, I have to sort of challenge my stereotypes. I say sort of, I'm challenging my stereotypes right now. For sure, the most bum subject. Yeah, but I'm saying bum in a very different sense. I'm saying bum in terms of this is a subject that no one really gives that much of a fuck about in a way that which is just definitely not the case where you live, at least from how it's been explained to me. So by Naraga and the Trikis, because sports wasn't really a big thing in my school. What's been explained to you that especially in the southern United States, people like their physical education in a way that just isn't the case where I live. If I was explain it deeply, is that there is this sort of especially. I'd always hear this jock. I don't know what the fuck a jock is, but apparently it's this like sports player that ends up gaining popularity for being in those sort of sportsman roles. That's just that's an archetype that just doesn't exist in my head. You have to understand that. I mean, the name jock already just sounds really fucking stupid to me because I've not heard it outside of an American's mouth. Fuck it all. That sounds way worse than I meant it to be. I didn't mean it to sound like that. I would say people like their sports, but nah. Yeah, fuck me. Because I sucked at it. That was horrible with PE. I remember having to wear the sometimes I forget my PE kits and I would have to wear the what do you call it? The second-hand hand-me-downs that they would have in a cupboard, and you'd have to find which one would fit, and they would all stink because they haven't been washed in fucking years. Not that I give a fuck, we're gonna be stinking by the end of it anyway. Especially if it's summer. I'd never perceived the smell, but I would remember the girls would always be super pernickety about that. Like be spraying their nasty perfume. And perfume to me just smells worse than BO ever could. It's like, I'd rather just smell someone that just did pee's armpits. Get the perfume out. I don't want your like fake I don't want your like fake smelling strawberries. Like what the fuck is that? It's I don't know if you know one of the there would be pens that would smell of particular things. There'd be like peach pens, orange pens, and stuff, and the perfume would smell like that. And I'm thinking, this smells so shit. I want to smell this. Kids that take PE in high school and not the athletes. The kids in PE are walking around in basketball court or sitting around doing nothing. It was awesome. How PE should be. You should be walking around. Walking's hard. Speaking of walking, how's your walking going? You are walking, right? Hopefully I didn't hallucinate that. That's a really risky nade grab. You hallucinated that? That's the trickiest thing, man. That's a tricky Yezi thing, and now I'm just applying it to everyone. Oh, shit. Who the fuck was walking? I swear somebody new started it. I think that's why I hallucinated it, but I don't remember who. Started walking. I know Mirage did too. Oh my god, there are so many people that have just started walking. It's very confusing for me. Especially when it's only confusing when I haven't spoken to somebody in a while. That's it. I don't actually forget these things. Just don't speak that much. And they just end up walking down the street. Trickies lives in the countryside, so I think he walks around his area. The road, I guess. Just the country road. Naraj, he said he walks down to the beach, I think. some Mickey Mouse walks, I think. Yes, I would assume because he lives in Boston, it would just be down the street. Oh, you're a fucking idiot. Fucking double bind? Not the time, game. Oh, you are ugly. Oh, you are so ugly. Jesus. Just spawning that zombie there. Who controls the zombies again? It's like Samantha or something? Because the yellow eyes? Hmm. I've never liked Samantha in my life. Yeah, preferable to Rex Dolphin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these guys are all just gonna quick drop. No. No. I think I'd get bored of walking. Yeah, for me, walking is not that interesting. I prefer going on my bike. I used to walk for maybe 2 weeks, and I just graduated to biking. I used to use my mom's bike until she bought me one. It's like years ago now. About over half a decade ago now. It's like Rona. Started Rona, I started walking. Well, I'm dead. I didn't even get hit. I would consider biking, but it's not safe. People go too fast. Oh yeah, I just realized you live in America. You know, the considerations of biking there are different. I've been riding my motorcycle. Oh yes. Hmm. Forgot about that. And how's that been? I've just gotten to the point where I've gotten past the point of it being hard. I didn't even know motorcycling would be hard. What would be hard about it? Curious question. Your question out of curiosity, not curious question. I mean, the question's pretty fucking boring for you. Oh, it's just one of these nades where they don't fully kill them. They're a new wave. Just die. Full board's not so bad. Gives me time to chill and empty my mind. It was hard to figure out the clutch. You're not used to driving manual. That is a manual thing. I'm getting the right part of the car, right? Oh. Before the motorbike? Oh wow. Yeah, I forget how common manual is in America. That's really strange because manual there is the most common, I believe. It may be changing though. I don't know. And automatic is. I remember once we had a Chrysler. It's just not a brand that you have over here. I'm pretty sure that's an American brand. And so it was automatic, and that was just really weird for us. This would have been in the late noughties. Pinpoint an exact year. So, but I'm sure the inverse of that, which is what you did, just going from automatic to manual, is much harder. You actually have to get, I think, if you do a, you can drive an automatic in the test. If you drive an automatic in the test, sorry, yeah, if you drive an automatic in the test, you only do a, you can only drive automatics. Know to drive Le Manual. Let's go now. Just don't hit me, man. Just don't. Thank you. Sucks. I was gonna say, do you track your rides in terms of how far do you go and stuff? Or is it more of an A to B thing? Where it's like, oh, you know, it's just, you know, something I drive to work and stuff. You're actually going to interesting places. Because the American landscape is just beautiful, I have to say. I kind of track my rides. Okay. Elucidate. Motorcycle doesn't have a fuel gauge, so I have to keep track of how far I've gone since I've last fueled up. Oh my word. That's archaic, no? Oh wow, that at least to me that sounds quite stressful. Why? Why is this a thing? You guys shouldn't be here. This is a joke, right? I have to go to squares now. Oh, and they're on the same line. You see that? You're a pedophile. No, you're definitely a pedophile. The fact that I got pushed like that. And we'll go about 150 miles on one thing. That sounds fun. At least in UK terms, that's quite far. Getting some good mileage from one tank. For instance, London isn't even 150 miles away. Actually, it's not even far at all. And a part of Essex is in Greater London. For context. 2K over the summer. Wow, I thought that M1911 would have been a little bit more effective. Do you ride in groups? I wouldn't think you the type of person to. But I see there's a road I go down on Sundays, and usually crews of motorbikes that go down this road. It's a really long straight road. I don't know anyone that rides. Well, the faculty at your school must be really enjoyable and fun to be around. They don't even ride? Come on. What noobs. I take that back. I know one person. The school resource officer. What is a school resource officer? That's Nate's flaw. You're really good at this video game. I've breached on my side of the house. And I'm just meant to pretend this game is just playing for. Buy the fucking ammo. Oh my god, that's done. A police officer at the school. That's really funny. Yeah, we don't have anything like that, at least in the school that I went to. An actual police officer on site. But I guess that's more necessary in America. Or at least where you live, because I'm not going to pretend that where you live is the encapsulation of America. But I have just heard that a lot more and seen that a lot more, especially in school shootings, when they're relaying the events of, you know, what led to this point and why the police officer couldn't stop them. Oh well, I needed to be quick there, but yeah. Alright, a cruiser. You don't see a lot of sports bikes and cruisers riding together. Okay. I honestly wouldn't know the distinction. How's the faculty at your school though? Interesting people to talk to? Or just whatever, just workplace sort of people that you talk to? It's just who I have to socialize with while I'm working. Faculty equals old. Oh. It's so interesting because at my school, a lot of the teachers were young. I don't relate to most of them. Yeah. Video game. I remember you playing Pong. Probably what you hear from them. What is this Black Ops Zombies game that I see you screaming at in this Twitch clip? Mob of the Dead? What is that? Oh, well, that breached. Just the game does not want to hit me right now. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you give me the worst animation there. Oh, you piece of shit. Wasn't a middle age, have kids, that's their focus. Uh-huh. So that's what they're talking about. That's really... So basically just NPCs. Sucks. So you don't tell them about your Mob of the Dead world record that you had back in the day. Yeah, I used to, you know, play BO2. You're not Mob of the map, but oh yeah, it's one of my favorite maps. Yeah. I actually had the highest round on that. That actually flex. Mob of the Dead? I don't know what this is. Definitely not. That's so unfortunate. When you say middle age, I'm guessing you mean like mid-40s. Sounds so boring. I'm so tired. I'm only just playing so I can fucking talk to you in my chat because I am not firing on all cylinders right now. Doing the most risky shit. Not really doing anything mechanically impressive. I don't like calling people NPCs, but they sound like NPCs. You can't get along with stealth. So you just go into the staff room, just read your books to yourself. So how are the kids, Darlene? Yeah, they're good. And that's just the same conversation every day. How was baseball practice? It's like the same NPC conversation every time. To be fair, a lot of zombies was like that. Yeah, I got really bad RNG. Oh, did you see that Zombie Live is in an Ascension game? Yeah, man, that's like being the same. That been like the same thing for the past I would say half decade. That was a massive underestimation. Sorry, been the same thing for over a decade. Fucking weather reports. Oh, it happens in zombies too. These were mind-numbing conversations. I don't have time for that. Yeah, I don't either. Hey, Darlene. That's definitely somebody at your school. Knowing the names in the Bible Belt of America. Probably on the money for that. On that even. For that. English is not really my strong suit. It's late at night. Hey, late at night. It's still like 11:15. Oh, what are their names then? You have a student named Dorothy. But she doesn't go by that. Oh, really? She go There are some people that don't like going by their government names, and I agree. It's why the fuck would I want to go by some NPC name that my parents gave me? Have some like back of the Coke canteen name. Yeah, you could load up any video game. I basically, God, needlessly risky. Her middle name is. All right, I would say Irene. Just intuitively reading that name. But is it I'd say Irene. But do you guys say Irene? How do you guys say that name? Irene. 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 What the fuck? How did I miss all those bullets? I'm retarded. Yeah. Irene. E. Who the fuck knows? I know that's a risky thing to do. You said it right at least one time in those guesses. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's awkward being a teacher. It must be awkward being a teacher and then just saying the name wrong. Aaron. Oh, it's actually Aaron. Oh, why don't you just spell it properly? Fucking idiots. Not my fault that your parents had a disability. Should have got it tested. Dyslexia is debilitating if not treated. She dressed up as Dorothy from Wizard of Oz Halloween last year. Was she like 5 years old or something? Now she's either 5 or 50. She would have to be as old as the faculty in our school. Because that movie is old. I have a student named Addison. Sorry, I tried to say it in the most stupid way possible. It's actually Addison. Oh, that is one of the most dog shit ways of. That answer was not nice. Nah, she needs a name change quickly. I mean, Microsoft points to that. Man, that's what people would do to get their name as their actual account name on an online website because the normal spelling is taken already. But honestly, I do co-sign the individuality of having a name spelled like shit. There's this one spelling of Chris with a K that I actually really like. There was this guy I knew, but it was from a different country, so obviously the spelling norms are different. I think he was Estonian. I think he went by the name Scout. And yeah, spells it. I'm pretty sure a lot of the countries near Russia spell things differently just because of the Cyrillic alphabet. So maybe it was a carryover of that. I know Estonian isn't Russian, and it's not even from the same language family. And what I'm saying is they were colonized. So I'm sure a lot of that would have seeped into their language. Sucks being colonized for sure. How would you say this name? I just saw it at a glance and I thought, did you say perchance? You look like it looked like you spoke perchance. Let me see this. Sans? Passance? Passance? That's my guess. Passance. Now you have some dog shit names I never really had. Patience. Sorry, I actually just had a hallucinogenic trip there, where, oh my, I'm really tired. I'm just really, I mean, my gameplay has gone to shit because usually I get to 20 immediately, or at least I get to 15. I'm running hordes around the fucking couch. Patience. Croissants. How'd you get patience? This guy's got an E. That has to be a disadvantage on a what would you call it, a job application. You can't even, your employer can't even say your name. So, oh Jesus. And maybe that's just a normal name in the Bible Belt. And that was this one girl, and I think she was of Indian descent, and people called her Bubbles, and she wouldn't use her real, government name. And so I know some people had names that deviated from the norm, but gotta say, didn't really experience a lot of that in the school that I went to. Though, obviously, that's, though at least the names would at least come in twos. Full names, not surnames. Surnames could get quite out there. I admire when people, you know, not that deviate from the norm when it comes to, a name choice shouldn't be of the norm, I don't think. But what's really annoying is when people just deviate from the norm in the most non-deviant way possible. Yeah, let me just have the name Addison, but it's gonna be spelled like shit. You still have the name Addison. I'm saying Addison when I say your name. Isn't deviated from the normal in the slightest. Apart from you just sound like you had a stroke writing that name down in the birth certificate. And now I have to live in a reality where I just dislike and despise my names. My name, sorry. Alright, my names, all three of my names. I despise. My given names. Despise them with passion. Oh, so what I was meant to do was just go down that way and this way and then back. But I ran into the wall. I'm really tired. I can't play well. Let me go to sleep. Let me go to bed early because I'm tired sufficiently. I don't want to get past this part where I'm not tired. Wasting my time. Wasting my money. I'm not wasting my money on this game. I haven't paid for this game. I pirated this game. That it was fun talking. Well, it was like one-way talking. But yeah, I hope you have fun motorbike riding, and hopefully the new faculty that comes in. I said the new faculty as if there's a new faculty coming in, but I hope it's more enjoyable than the content you already have. No.